you deserve someone who is as committed to you as you are to them. They think they are right about everything and never apologize. Honestly, for all that period I was with Aberdare, he never said the word sorry, ever. So yeah. And you cannot change a person with narcissistic personality disorder or make them happy by loving them enough or by changing yourself to meet their whims and desires. They will never be in tune with you, never empathetic to your experiences, and you will always feel empty after an interaction with them. So that is all me. I'm the one who was jotting them down for him. So he comes and says, and sadly, this describes you in a lot of ways. So he also called me a narcissist, and sadly this describes you in a lot of ways, lol. But a true narcissist is someone with narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. It's a mental health condition characterized by an inflated sense of importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration. Why are you online and yet you are not texting me back? So yeah, Aberdare is the kind, I don't know if he has changed, but he is the kind of person where you'll see him online like the whole day. You've texted him, let's say in the morning, and then he might even actually not reply to your text at all, or he'll reply to usiku, you know. So according to him, that was me needing excessive attention and admiration. And then he continues and says, calling a guy and putting them on loudspeaker just to let me know you're house hunting with another guy. I still wonder if you expected me to feel bad. Okay. Let me continue. So lack of empathy for others. You can be an ass. He called me an ass, guys. He did. Anyway, you can be an ass just because you want things done your way, getting into a house with dirty shoes, leaving the door open even when you know how annoying that is. So okay, let me just explain the story here. I was house hunting where he stays, and since I know his place, I wanted water because I had my bottle of water and sikwa na maji. So because to Likwa, that area, I was house hunting with a friend of mine to Likwa, that area, and I was like, let me call this guy and hear if he's around. So I called him, he picks up and he's in the house, and I tell him, yo, I need water, and he says, cool, let me come open the gate for you. And he came, opened the gate for me, and we went all the way to his place. So when I went there, boom, there is a lady there, and they're watching a movie. So I was like, wow. For me, I have always been constantly asking him, when are you free? When are you available? When can we meet? And he's like, I'm not available, like almost all the time, until it got to a point that I gave up. So on that day, we're house hunting, and then I find him in his house, and he's with a lady friend, and they're watching a movie. So I was actually really nice to the lady, because first things first, we're not dating, so I'm not supposed to start being all dramatic like, hey, what are you doing with this chick over here? No. I was actually really nice to the chile, and I was like, hi, my name is Brenda, I'm just around, I'm looking for a house, and so on and so on. So he's in the kitchen, he's because I had my shoes on and I didn't want to untie the shoes, so I was like, you know what, nieke maji and then mini taenda. So he's in the kitchen and I'm having a conversation with his lady friend. So akiwa kitchen ananiambia, by the kweni chupa yako iko na shida gani? So I'm like, kweni WhatsApp, anasema haifungiki. So I'm turning to, I'm looking at my feet, I'm like, I have my shoes on and I don't want to untie them, but then the kitchen ni karibu tu, as in hapa ni the main door, then you just pick a corner to the kitchen. So yours truly, I just did my math, nikasema, you know what, let me just tiptoe to the kitchen with my shoes. Hey, hiyo kitu haijamtoka hadi wa leo, I'm sure. It really ilimput off. So mimi nikaingia, and then kuingia kitchen, I found that food was also involved. Manzi, hiyo I think hata ndio iliniuma. He was actually cooking for her, and well, I'm hoping they had a good time though. But now imagine that kind of rejection. Mimi niko on this end, as in every day. I was actually on leave that week. Na nilishinda nikimuuliza, when are you available? Hayuko available. And then on a weekend, ako kwa nyumba. Anyway, Rejection sucks, by the way. People should know that. It actually sucks, eh? Okay, let me continue. I had to tell you guys that story because ndio mshikanishe. And so he continues to say that he often having troubled relationships. So that part where he's saying that I had troubled relationships. Okay, what I learned from that is that ladies, please never play the victim with these guys. Until when you're going into a relationship and you're like telling him that the person before you did this and did this to me, it's not right. Like, don't even play the victim, because like right now I'm not even playing the victim right now, because at the end of the day, kama tulituatwa, I also benefited. So I'm not going to say that oh my god, I'm playing the victim, I get involved with fuck boys, oh my like I was told, I never sit down and think about these things. So it's just imagine I have to deal with it because I bring it upon myself. So yeah, I'm not going to play the victim here. So because I remember he had told me to send him my bucket list for 2020, and I did, and it was mostly about relationships and what I'm supposed to do differently in 2020. So when I had already sent him the list and asked him to send his list, he didn't, and he was like, when it was supposed to be a trade. So for me at first that was like, wow. So you see, at the end of it all, it's like he was using it against me, because he was saying I constantly have troubled relationships. So I go down. Okay, let's not forget that he has called me an ass in the previous text. So I go there and I'm like, kindly note that I have not called you names like you are trying to do, and neither have I said you're a narcissist. I will, because I didn't call him a narcissist. I was just saying, for me, he has those characteristics of a narcissist, and at the end of the day you can see that he's also calling me a narcissist. So you see, sisi wote tuko tu hapa juu, hakuna mtu anataka kuja chini, because with him I was constantly coming chini, but yeye hakuji, yeye ata maintain tu hapa juu. So I was like, I will listen to the whispers because I wouldn't want to hear the screams. I find you with a lady friend in your house and you tell me, oh, men and women socialize. Maybe, just maybe, if we dated and I find you with a lady friend in bed, you will still tell me that men and women socialize. And then he continues, okay, for him, by the way, unaona sisi wote tuko hapa juu, hakuna mtu anataka kuja chini, because tulikuwa tu tunatumiana paragraphs mrefu. So he's like, do you know empathy? Do you consider the next person and how they feel? Aren't you always trying to put me down? Aren't you expecting me to treat you a certain way while you do your thing? You cannot even make yourself happy because you have not learned to love yourself enough, but you always want to project on others. Hapo palikuwa na ukweli na kaliuma, like venye ukweli yuuma, hapo nayo palikuwa na ukweli. So I was like, he was right, but I'm not going to show him that he is right. So bado tuliendelea tu na the heated up conversation. Then he continued and he was like, Sai, you sent me a whole list about yourself, but you wanna map it on me, which I find hilarious at the end of the day. You see, he's using what I told him against me. And so I put smiling emojis, utu. So I just smile because I'm like, this conversation is not going to go anywhere. So he replies and says, haha, you have not called me names. Brenda, you want to selectively forget, eh? And you think you found me with a lady in my house. Woman, this is what he has written. I am not putting, there's nothing in ongezea, by the way. It's all him. Woman, I let you come to my house knowing there was a lady there. If I wanted to, I could do otherwise and tell you I was not around. It's pretty easy and less drama. Well, true. And so I don't know. Where did this conversation come from? So I was like, wow, Aberdare, wow. Oh God, there's something I have skipped, I'm not sure what. Yeah. I smiled and then I said, wow, so you are the type when told something you use it against the person. Wow, Aberdare, wow. Yeah, we women like using wow when they're just mad and you're like, what in the world's name am I dealing with? So yeah, that's when he explained that, yeah, So and then I asked, he asked, hey, what am I holding against you? Please note the difference. Please note the difference. Please note the difference with being held accountable for your BS. And I'm like, I was so tired, so I was like, you know what, have a good day. And then he laughs and also he says, ha ha ha, typical Brenda, you call me narcissistic and you are here gaslighting me. Do you even hear yourself? So I honestly just went completely silent ever since that have a good day, as I just couldn't handle it. It was just too much. So I think after like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, he texts me and he's like, still decided to let your pride, lack of information and assumptions guide you on how to handle things. And don't worry, I won't be in your hair if you don't respond. No reply is a response too. Good night, happy new week and happy new month. So I think that was the whole of I think last month, I don't know, but I just went silent. I know it was not the best way to deal with it, but honestly guys, like, you really have to protect your peace. Like, if someone is really interfering with your peace, you have to protect it. And I'm going to say this, for me, from Aberdare as well, for me it was a form of rejection. You know, like how you're constantly like want to meet up with him because you like the guy, but the guy is not available, but he is available for other people. Because even when he is not replying to your texts, he will tell me that he is replying to other people. So according to him, it was a matter of choice. So he doesn't choose to reply to you. So I had to like just let it all go. And I know it will get to a point that I will have to like face Aberdare and have a conversation with him, but I don't know when and I don't know how. But honestly, if you're watching this video, it will be really great if you feel that the whole story and the whole drama given from my point of view is biased. Please, we can make a video. I think we can make amends on this video. I hope Sisi Wote, because clearly Sisi Wote to go to happen video. So maybe when we make a video, we can be calm, cool, collected, and we can just make amends. Not that ata to see date or anything. We make peace. Because I'm the one who went silent. Because Nikama said it was left hanging and pending. So yeah, if you feel like the conversation is biased, if you feel like, we can always make a video. Sawa. Yeah, we can talk it out hapa. Hey, okay, so the last one I'm going to call Mt.Kenya. And for Mt.Kenya, what? For Mt.Kenya, it was clear. It was Twatwa, but I'm the one who ended up catching feelings. And we all know how that train goes, and we all know how it ends up. Hey, anyway, so for Mt.Kenya, I think ata itakuwa tu faster, rahisi tumalize hii story. But for Mt.Kenya, so for Mt.Kenya, how am I going to put it? Like, for Mt.Kenya, sasa ilifika mahali nikaona tu nijiheshimu. You know, like how you're constantly looking for someone na hata mtu hana hiyo time yako at all. For Mt.Kenya, hata conversations zetu zilipanga tu one word. So I just, for Yake, I just took I think 3 screenshots. Because one was like, ni mimi nimemtext, I think I was out somewhere. So I'm texting him, and it was during that time sasa tuna have twatwa. So nimemtext and he's like, and I'm like, babe, and he's like, what's up? I miss you. And then he's like, you're drunk. So nasema no, yeah. So the next thing, there was a time I posted him on my status, and after post unajua venye aliniambia ati very unnecessary. Imagine the pain, the horror. So we ended up having a conversation, because I'm the one who was asking him like, why anyway, like, just tell someone by the way. Because every time I asked him like, basi, what are we doing, he will be like, he doesn't know. Okay, and first things first, for someone who doesn't know what they want, just walk, sis, walk. Even for you guys, just walk when someone tells you they don't know what they want. So because okay, and then I asked him, there was a time I asked him, so what did we have? Ni after your story imeisha, because ilikuwa sometime early last year. So he's like, you tell me. Mimi nikamwambia I thought it was just twatwa. And yeye husema it wasn't. So I asked him, then if it was not Twatwa, what was it? He says that it was him being real. And then I was like, how are you real? And he's like, kwanza tumalavidavi, unasikia? And then mimi nakuja hapo chini namwambia, unasikia vile unaisema? Oh, before we, oh yeah, unasikia vile unaisema ati kwanza tumalavidavi. That doesn't sound real. It doesn't. It sounds sarcastic, but anyway, all I know is that what we had, itaishi kuniuma na kunihaunt. Honestly, itaishi kuniuma. Wow. By the way, guys, slogan by the way inafaa kwa ujiheshimu. But ukifika mahali uone enyewe pia wewe hujiheshimu, like constantly following a person, constantly ati ukiwa area yao, hey, I'm around, where you at, anakosa kushika simu. Tuseme umemwona online, like right now ni saa ngapi? Right now it's 12. Umemwona 12 and then unamcall 12:01, anakosa kushika, and then the next time anakwambia alikuwa amelala hajasikia simu. Bebe, tujiheshimu. Hey, things I have been through. Please, if you're going through this, jiheshimu to and walk. Please just walk. So yeah, so for him nilimwambia itaishi kuniuma na kunihaunt juu sikuwa najiheshimu, and that was all on me. And yeah, I also told him that he constantly made me feel really bad and worthless, to be honest, but it's okay. I'm not holding a grudge. In life, this is me now. Yes, you're wise, very, yes, me. In life, we meet people so that we can learn new things, mostly about ourselves, and I appreciate everything and every moment we shared. And I advised him and told me, just be straightforward with someone next time. Even if it will hurt, at least it is the right thing to do, you know. So yeah. So guys, this video is actually, I think I'll have to cut it, I think, into like, I don't know how many bits, but honestly, rejection is bad. It's horrible. It makes you feel like you are, what is going on with me? Like, why wouldn't this person want me? You know. So at the end of the day, we have to deal with rejection in one way or the other, and it helps build you as a person. It helps mold you as a person. So I think I'm going to have I'm going to do like deep research on how people are supposed to deal with rejection, because okay, that is just my stories, my scenarios. I have not even like told you. For me, how I dealt with it is that at times you ignore, like for Aberdare, you see, I ignored, but sometimes you just have to like face head on these things. So I'll make another video on this, on what experts say about dealing with rejection. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.